You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're just gonna measure.
Hey, but the camera is here.
I don't know why you look at Hi everyone, and welcome to the Semsah Fashion channel, where you will learn how to revive, restore, redeem and renew your garment. In this video, I'm joined with my lovely sister Rose. And she has her own channel called Rose Conversation, and it's all about quick and easy makeup and also her modeling life and being a mother and wife and everything all over. So definitely check out the channel. Also, if you want to know a little bit more about hand sewing, making and mending your own garments, then definitely subscribe to this channel, Semsah Fashion. And yeah, I want to show you guys how to make the infinity wrap dress. So this dress I'm going to be making out of the Ankara fabric. I love this dress. I actually made this dress for my sister Rose for her bridesmaids, and I was one of the bridesmaids, obviously. And I was like, wow, this is such a great dress to make and easy to show to someone else, and see how I'm going to show my sister to make this infinity wrap dress. So we're just gonna measure now our waist and low hip measurement, because you only need 2 measurements to actually make this infinity dress. If you have somebody, it'll be easier, but if you don't have somebody, then at least you know the point. So your waist, your narrowest point, which is here, and your low hip is your most widest part of your seat. And that is basically your low hip measurement. That 1/6 of the low hip measurement, that is it. So this is one part of the skirt. You need to do that twice, and we're now going to do the same way on the skirt length, but this time we're starting from point 2 to get to point 3, your skirt length, and we just go up to get your skirt. Now we're going to do your top part, which is your 2 panels that you do the infinity dress with, and that is only based on square pieces. So square pieces that is measuring your half of your waist. So now we're on the next part, and we're going to make our pockets, and we're going to use our pockets from the scrap fabric that we have from cutting out our circle piece. And what my rule of thumb is, making sure that the pocket is big enough to put in my fold. That's how I measure my pocket size. So the pockets are on your side seam of your skirt. And I've already pinned it for you. So basically, you're like 4 cm away from your start of your pocket, and you need to make sure all your pocket pieces are on the same 4 cm away. So when you put them together, it's correctly aligned. So what you're gonna stitch now is your side seam.
Okay, so start from here.
Start from there.
Going this way.
Making sure, just one moment, making sure that you start 1 cm away. So leave 1 cm gap here and 1 cm gap here. It's just because you're gonna sew out the edge of the pockets as well.
Okay.
And also, while you're sewing, please don't sew on the pin.
I'm gonna move the pin a little bit.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
a bit too close for my liking.
Good.
For my taste.
You can actually move the pin while you're sewing, so then when you get to the point, you move it. But
listen, I'm not a pro. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. I did some. Oh. So I've just moved the pin a little bit. I don't want to go over the pin with the sewing machine.
Yes, because you don't want to break your needle.
Okay, so we want to start from down here.
Yes.
Pretty much. We're eyeballing it-ish.
And then the seam allowance, I use the self edge as a guide, so that black edge as a guide. And then I just go over that. Yeah, it's almost like 1 or 1.5 cm. Yeah. Okay.
Settings, everything's awesome.
Setting is a straight stitch.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, I need to go forward and press this button, right?
Yes. So now,
remove the pin.
remove the pins. And then fold it over.
Ha! So cute.
And then now what you want to do is you want to edge stitch. Just make sure that the seam allowance lays nice and flat. So you want to edge stitch on this line, making sure you don't go all the way. So basically where you have stitched this side. So edge stitch along there and until there.
So Susie,
So
what is
closest
that? What is
towards
the edge stitch?
So an edge stitch is basically a stitch that goes closest to the seam.
Oh, so it's the same setting.
It's the same setting, but it's just a top stitch, basically a top stitch.
Oh right.
And we use it in technical term to make sure that the seam lays nice and flat.
I'm excited.
Okay.
What was that?
And you know, you just need to make sure you also pin the pocket part. And the same seam allowance. So if you don't want cm, you don't want cm. If you don't want half, you don't want half.
I'm going to use my big toe to operate this machine now.
Yeah,
because...
but also you need to make sure it's in the correct direction. You're not putting your feet, yeah.
Don't want to use my toe.
Okay,
you want
my
big toe.
Okay, that's fine. Fair enough. No worry, you can adjust while you're sewing.
I need one more pin. That was dangerous. My teacher's left me for a minute, but I've just done the pockets. It's gone well. Kind of gone a bit out of alignment, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a pocket. It's fine. I was just showing them the pocket that I've just completed.
Okay, cool.
What do you think about my dress? You like my dress? Oh, bro, you got excellent taste. I made it myself.
Music licensing.